Hi everybody, this is Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bag O Day Crochet. We're here, we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related. So if you enjoy that type of thing, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Give this video a like if you enjoy. So today I'm going to be showing you a stitch tutorial. So this is what it looks like. It's a type of a shell stitch. And as you can see, it does look the same on both sides. And it's an easy 2-row repeat. So this does work up rather quickly. And this variegated yarn, it works really well, looks really good in a variegated yarn. You can see the shells quite visible. So I think no matter what yarn you use, whether it be variegated, striped, ombre, solid, any of those are going to work well with this stitch. Stitch be good for blankets, scarves, tops, anything you can think of. Now, it does not have a straight top edge. I will show you how to make it straight at the top, and in case you're making a blanket or something and you want to put a border on it, I'll show you how to do that. Otherwise, you can leave it as is. It does kind of have the shell top. But why don't we go ahead and get started on it? It's very easy. If you can double crochet and single crochet, you'll be able to do this. All right, let me move that to the side. So for this particular project, I am using yarn I got from Ice Yarns. It's Ice Yarns Picasso in the color Rainbow. It is a 4-weight yarn. Now, depending on what you're making, you can use any yarn that you'd like and any weight that you'd like. And then for the purpose of the stitch tutorial, I'm going to be using a size J, which is a 6mm crochet hook. Now the multiple of this stitch is done in a multiple of 10 plus 2. Now what that means is you chain in multiples of 10, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, depending on what you're making, 60, 70, 80, till you get to the length that you want it to be. And then you add 2 more to your base chain. So a multiple of 10 plus 2. Alright, so once you get your multiple of 10 plus 2, for row 1 we are going to do a single crochet in the second stitch from our hook. Remember, we do not count the one that's on our hook. So there's 1 and there's 2. Single crochet in that second stitch. And then we're going to work across the chain, putting 1 single crochet in every stitch until we get to the end of the row. So row 1 is just 1 single in every stitch, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of row 1. Just like that. Alright, once you make it to the end of row 1, we'll go ahead and start row 2. So row 2, we are going to start by chaining 1 and turning our work. Now that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So we're going to be working right here into the very first stitch, and we're going to work 4 double crochets into this stitch, the very first one. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we are going to start the repeat of the row. We're going to chain 1. We're going to skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the 5th one, we're going to single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip those 4 and single crochet into the next. And then we're going to chain 1 again. And then we're going to skip 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th one we're going to work 3 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3 into the same stitch, and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to go back into the same stitch, and we're going to work 3 more double crochets. There's 1, 2, and 3. And then we will start our repeat again. We will chain 1, and we will skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th one we're going to single crochet, and then we're going to chain 1. Then we're going to skip 4 stitches again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next one we're going to work 3 doubles, a chain of 2, and 3 doubles. And this is what we're going to keep repeating for row 2. So there's 3 doubles, chain 2, and 3 doubles. Just like that. And then we're going to keep repeating, and we're going to repeat this until we get to the last 5 stitches of our row. So you should end on should be a single crochet, and then you should have 5 empty stitches left when you get to the end. All right, so I've come to the end. I just did a 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, and I want to chain 1 after that. And I want to skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet into the next. And I should have 5 stitches that remain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do. So I'm going to single crochet, or I'm sorry, chain 1 after that single crochet, skip 4, and in the last stitch I'm going to put 4 double crochets into the last stitch. 1, 2, 3, and there's 4, and that will end row 2. Now we're going to start row 3. So row 3 and 4 are the repeat pattern for the entire stitch. It's a 2-row repeat. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. That chain 1 does not count as a stitch. We are going to work right back into this very first stitch and work a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 1. And then we are going to come all the way down here to this single crochet. And that's where we're going to work our 3 doubles, chain 2, and 3 doubles down here in this single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 more doubles. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to come over here to this next spot, this chain 2 space here. We're going to single crochet into it like that. And then we're going to kind of repeat. We're going to chain 1, and way down here in this single crochet here, we're going to work the 3 doubles, chain 2, and 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 more doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to jump over here to the next chain 2 space, which is right here, and single crochet. And then we would repeat again by chaining 1, coming all the way over here to the next single crochet and working our 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and 3 more double crochets, and then we would just repeat the pattern that we've been doing until we get to the end of the row. Now you can see I'm coming to the end of my row right now. So repeat that pattern until you get to the end of the row. Now I am at the end of my row. I'm going to chain 1 after that last set of 3 double, chain 2, 3 double, and I'm going to put a single crochet into the top of my last stitch, and that will end row 3 like that. So now we're going to go ahead and start row 4, and this is the final row of the repeat. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. Now remember that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So we're going to work right back here in the single crochet from the previous row, the very first stitch, and we're going to work 4 double crochets into it. So there's 1, 2, 3, and there's 4. And then we're going to chain 1, and in this chain 2 space right here we are going to single crochet, chain 1, and down here into the single crochet we are going to work 3 doubles, chain 2, and 3 doubles. So it's very similar to the previous row, except for we start and finish differently. Other than that, it's the same as the row that we just did. And we're going to chain 1, jump over here to the next chain 2 space, and we're going to single crochet in it, chain 1, and then we're going to come down here to the next single crochet from the previous row, and we're going to work our 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, and we just keep repeating this until we make it to the end of the row. So I am coming up on the end of my row. I'm going to chain 1, and in this last chain 2 space here I'm going to single crochet, then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to end by putting 4 double crochets into this last stitch. It's the single crochet from the previous row. So as you can see, rows 3 and 4 are pretty similar, except for the way you start and finish them. Just like that. And then you would repeat again. So you just keep repeating rows 3 and 4. So for row 5, I would just repeat row 3. I would chain 1 and turn. And this time we start out by putting a single crochet into the first stitch. And then we chain 1. And we come over here to the single crochet from the previous row, and that is where we work our 3 doubles. A chain 2 and 3 more doubles. So I'm just repeating what I did on row 3. And then I would chain 1, and in this chain 2 space I would single crochet, chain 1, and down here in this single crochet I'd work my 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, and I would just repeat to the end of the row. Alright, so you just keep repeating rows 3 and 4, and after a while it starts to look like this, which is very pretty. Now this is what it looks like at the top. Now if you like that look, that's fine. I think that would be pretty, like if you were making a cowl and you left that on the end, that would be really pretty. But if you want to square it off, I'll show you how to do that real quick. You want to end on a row 3 repeat, and the squaring off row will begin on a row 4 repeat. We're not going to repeat row 4, but if you were going to repeat row 4, this is where we would square it off. So we would chain 1 and turn our work. Now remember, this is how you square it off if you want to do that. Go back into this first single crochet and work 4 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to skip these stitches here, and in this chain 2 space we're going to work a single crochet, and then we're going to work a single crochet into the next double crochet, and then we're going to work a half double crochet into the next 2 double crochets, half double. There's 1 and 2, and now we're going to work a double crochet into this chain space here, double. We're going to work a double crochet into the single crochet, double crochet into this chain space here. Now we're going to work our way back up this right here, and we're going to work a half double crochet into the next double crochet, a half double crochet into the next double crochet, and then a single into the double crochet before the chain space, a single into the chain space, a single in the double crochet after the chain space, and then we're going to repeat. We're going to work back down a half double crochet into the next 2 double crochets, and then we're going to work a double crochet into this chain space here, a double crochet into the single, a double crochet right here into this chain space, and then we're going to work our way back up. Alright, and you just want to keep kind of repeating this until you get to the last little fan or shell of your row here. So I'm going to put a half double crochet into the next 2 double crochets, and then I'm going to put a single in the double crochet before the chain space, a single into the chain space. Now I'm going to stop there. I want this side to match this side how we started, and as you can see, we did not go up the side of this one, so we're not going to go down the side of this one. We're going to stop there, put the single crochet into the last chain space here of this shell here. Now we're going to skip all these stitches and jump to our last stitch, and we're going to put 4 double crochets into it to match how we started. And then that would be it. You could tie that off, and you would have a, maybe not perfectly straight, but a lot straighter of a row than you did before. So if you wanted to add a border on it for a blanket, if you put a row of single crochet around that, that would straighten that up completely, or any other type of border. And that is only if you want a straight row at the top. But I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. That's it. I cannot wait to see what you make with the stitch. It's so pretty. It is. So if you make anything with this, please feel free to show me on my Bag O Day Crochet Facebook page. There's a link to that below in the description box. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and leave me a comment below. Let me know if you were going to make something, what you would make with this. And I'll see you all on my next video. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye guys.